Hi, I'm John Reyes. I'm one of the peer support mentors here at SCI.
Hi, I'm Mar. I'm another peer support mentor here at SDI.
And welcome to our podcast, our first year. Today we'll be talking about SDI's second ever Dia de los Muertos event that was held on November 1st. For those of you who don't know, Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a holiday celebrated by a lot of Latino people, usually by those who participate in and identify with Mexican culture. It is a celebration of dear ones who have passed, remembering them and inviting their spirits to cross over and celebrate with their families. The event involved showcasing different ofrendas created by students, some of which were interactive, meaning guests were allowed to bring in photos of their loved ones and add to them. And there was music, food, and performances by students who wished to share their culture with those who celebrated with us. So I just wanted to ask Mar, how did you feel that this event went?
Yeah, honestly, I love it. I was here last year with the first one, and just seeing how it grew has been so amazing. Honestly, the ofrendas and like having a whole display at the student center was just amazing to see, and just seeing all the performances, all the food. It was just really nice, and I'm glad that everybody was able to come and just appreciate the culture.
Yeah. I was really sad to miss out on the event last year, but I'm really happy to hear that it was a even bigger and better event this year. I feel like um, the increasing support for hosting an event like this on campus really showed this time around. Um,
I love it.
I had the opportunity to kind of survey and get a lot of the people who showed up's opinions and thoughts and feedback about the event, so I wanted to share them for the podcast.
What were some of the things that they said?
Yeah, so overall, the feedback was very positive.
I love that.
A lot of people had the same few comments, so, to summarize, a lot of people appreciated the music. A lot of them came to see their friends and peers from... Yeah,
their peers, yeah.
They came to see their peers perform.
Yeah.
There was dancing.
That's support. I
there was
love
singing.
it.
Yeah. The singing was so pretty.
Aww,
I actually knew some of the songs.
Yeah.
I was surprised by. So that was pretty cool. So I am Puerto Rican. I'm not Mexican, but my grandmother loves the Day of the Dead. And so there is just like a few things that were still very they hit home.
Yeah.
Very close to home.
I love that.
And so yeah, it was a fun time. Some events, I feel, haven't really shown much appreciation or representation for the Latino community here on campus. So I was really happy to hear from Latino students who showed up to this event talk about how they felt as though their culture was represented, and that it was I had one person's grandmother comment saying "Muy bonito el evento, me encantó." It was very I love this event. It was very beautiful. One person said that they felt that their Mexican culture was represented. And I feel like that was the general vibe of Latino students who went to the event. One person stated that they feel this is important because they know that their culture will not be lost because there's people out here who are willing to share it with others.
I love that.
Yeah. I think one that really kind of hit home to me when I read it, I was like, was one person said, "I wish I was more connected to Latino culture in general, but this event made me feel like I do deserve to be half Hispanic."
Yeah.
I think that was just...
I love that, especially with Columbia being a HSI. I think events like these are very important for acknowledging our students, especially the ones that they represent.
They really are. And there was also people who commented that felt it was a need to announce that they were very much not Latino, but they still shared their thoughts about the event. One person commented, "I attended the Dia de los Muertos event, and it was incredible. The decorations were beautiful, the food was delicious, and the music added the spirit of that celebration. As a Polish person, celebrating November 1st in this way was entirely new to me, and I absolutely love it. Thank you." And I thought that was that was just so sweet.
I love the cultural exchange, the cultural appreciation.
Yeah, I think it went off really well. We also got some feedback from students, which I think was also important to acknowledge, so we can continue to put on this event every year and improve. One person said that they felt the lighting wasn't as ambient as they wanted.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, the lights were just off. You know, maybe we could have some like
To really set the mood.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was like, okay, that's cool. One other person said if we could like set up different tables to represent different student organizations on campus, and I was like, that is
yeah.
definitely doable.
Yes.
I think yeah, it was there was a lot of feedback. I think one person said one thing that I wanted you to kind of comment on, because I think it was just very deep.
Yeah.
They said that the need for culture is what feeds creativity and knowledge. That the pursuit of knowledge of other cultures helps people remain creative. How do you feel about that?
I love that. I honestly love like using culture as a way to like tell stories within our art. I think it's so beautiful, and it can really just showcase our experiences. I know it's kind of like a loaded thing now, and it's kind of hard to execute, but at the same time, just shedding light on it is very important as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say the remaining comments and feedback were a lot of people stating that they're very eagerly awaiting the event next year.
Yes.
And, you know, this event was big.
Doing
and
it
better.
again.
Yeah, this event was big and better than the last, and we're all hoping for an even better event moving forward. I think it was it's a really, really cool opportunity to be a part of this.
What are like some of your takeaways from the event in general? I know you said this was like your first one.
So when I went, I was in full Caterina makeup, like full face, beat for the gods. My friend did my makeup for me, and I did my forehead. I'm proud of that. But I did show up kind of, you know, in character, if you will. And I didn't even know that at the end, Anna was putting on a little competition to see, like, who the crowd would vote to be, like, their favorite, like, Caterina.
Ooh.
So, it was, like, the skull makeup, you know, people wear for Day of the Dead. And I ended up winning.
Really? Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Which, like, was kind of like, oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't really, like, a whole, like, I beat other people type thing. It was literally me and one other student, and then 3 children.
Aww.
And so there was
you beat the kids.
There was 2 winners. So, to be fair, Anna was like, okay, we'll give the prize to the 2 students who go to Columbia.
Yeah.
But the children still got little prizes for going out there, which
that.
was really sweet. And the basket of like stuff was so cute too. I was like, I can use this basket for things now. Yes. And candy, like, you know, like the tamarindo candy that's like on like a spoon.
Yeah.
I love those. So I had like there was like 2 in there. I was like, yes, they're mine now. And then I ate them the same night.
I love that.
But it was a really fun event. I really liked the food.
Yes.
I dragged a few people to go to the event with me as well.
Of course.
I was like,
have to.
I don't want to be alone here. Obviously, I mean... Anyway,
and come enjoy the culture, come enjoy the performances, the food, so many things.
Yeah, more people I knew were here than I thought, though. Yeah. So I think that was
amazing
also really
turnout.
Cool. Yeah. So I was able to, you know, hang out with them, and I think that was really, really fun.
Yeah. Well, John, I love this conversation. I love that we were able to highlight this event. I think it was very important to have. I can't wait for the next one. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
All right, John. So where can everyone find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Johobo Ray. That's spelled JOHOWO and then REY. No spaces. That is my Instagram. It is private, but I will try to follow back. Bear with me.
Yes, yes.